Amazing. In fact, I did listen to Black Mental Health Forum podcast,
Okay.
and amazing work. I guess it's probably somebody from any of the team members, or probably the youngest member in your family might be helping you with the latest images, because those are creative, like probably the AI based, or I don't know. I'll be surprised if you say that you are the one who are doing all the creatives.
No, exactly. It's actually my 26-year-old son that's helping me with the videos.
Yeah, and also the images also, because most of the images are AI based or artificial intelligence, which are very creative. And that made me connect to you after going through um, the story or on Amazon, God, why did you save me? I mean, that really touched me, because going through anger, multiple cycles of abusive relationships and all. So basically, what I do is I formed a video therapy network. In fact, I did speak to lots of therapists, or social workers, I should say, a couple of psychologists and physicians, probably hundreds of them. After interviewing them, what I noticed is that if everybody speaks and if everybody listens, things can change a lot, mainly in the clinical space. So basically, there's so much to be done, not only for the community, for other women out there. Everybody has got a story, because even right now I work with a couple of social workers and nurses. I help them. But at the same time, the purpose is again to make a bigger impact, or make sure that the reach is greater, or the reach is higher. I mean, the reason I wanted to speak to you is because I wanted to work on accelerating your message or vision which you have for helping other women, or because I feel I get connected to um, mainly other women who are trying to empower other peers, like one probably it could be their peers. So with the pictures and images, maybe the Black clinicians are probably the physicians out there, mainly from the nurses community, or be it from the social workers. I thought if collectively and through collaboration, if you work together, there could be many people who could hear you, and there are lots of digital footprint which can be left. And I'm sure everybody should read this, because people going through lots of anger, frustration in the last 3-4 years after pandemic. They need to hear this story, or probably we should have thousands of them listening, or probably you will be establishing a rock foundation for whatever everybody is going through, be it on LinkedIn or Facebook or through YouTube. So I thought I could be an accelerator, helping you, or probably working with your son and taking forward the mission which you have with Farm Foundation's Community Outreach LLC. I'll just wrap it up, or I mean, I'll let you speak for the rest of the series, as in for this now. You're on mute. You're on mute.
No, I'm just listening to you.
Okay. So, I mean, my straightforward question is, like, with whatever you're doing on podcasts or videos, probably I wish your son is here. Probably we can talk to him as well. we can take it forward or probably help him. In fact, I don't know if your son can edit videos, but with whatever is there on the YouTube videos, now the game plan which I have for you on table is whatever videos which you have, we take the audio from it, transcribe the audio. I'm sure once I show it to your son, he'll be able to do that as well. So transcribing the audio into articles or newsletters, because the LinkedIn newsletters, and also increasing the outreach through email. So increasing the subscribers, definitely. I know that you worked on authoring projects or book projects. That's what I could see. Probably you had been through the journey of you being an author there. And I would love to hear more about the Found Foundation's community outreach, because that's where I got to hear what you said, mainly for the community of the Black church and the community.
Well, Firm Foundation's community outreach, the business is two-sided. And so the first side is outreach, is education and advocacy. And my target audience is the Black church, the Black community. And I'm focusing on the Black church because I want to continue to raise awareness of the mental health. It's such a negative stigma. It's such a stigma when it comes to mental health in the BIPOC community, period. But I'm starting with the Black community. And I want to let the church know that we cannot afford to continue to ignore, our mental health, because I believe now that we're receiving the fruit of us ignoring them in years past. I believe it's such an explosion of mental illnesses and things now because of the ignoring it, keeping everything swept under the rug, or keeping everything hid in the house. So I'm here to let the community know also that that you just can't pray it away. We can't keep ignoring it. We need to look at it as just another resource instead of looking at it like it's supposed to replace our faith. And that's not what it is. I want to make sure that we know that it's a resource. If we don't have a problem going to the doctor for our health, it shouldn't be a problem going to someone to help you with your stress or your mental illness. And so the peer side of the business, again, it's outreach. So on that side, there's the podcast. And then I have a support group, which is transitioning from trauma, and that twice a month. And I created my first service, which is called Listening Session. And I created it to mimic a therapy session. And so I have packages, because I have a landing page for the listening session. And I created my first lead magnet, which is a mindfulness practice challenge. And that challenge is for women that are 40 and older, Christian women. So my target audience for the coaching side of the business is professional Christian women that have experienced childhood trauma, specifically sexual childhood trauma. But these women are also resilient because they haven't also experienced therapy and or counseling. So I know that when it comes to coaching, you have to be in a healthy space for coaching. So my help statement is to help those women bypass or transcend stagnation. And this is all in their personal life, because most of the time, professional women, their careers are in a good place, for lack of a better word, but it's the personal life that's struggling. So I want to help them move past stagnation. I want to help them break up with fear to discover their purpose. And I want to help them prioritize self-care. I chose women that are 40 and older because that's a more mature state of mind. And then I'm trying to think, and that's the time that's the time where if they had children early, their children either about to leave home or already gone. And it puts you in a different frame of mind when you see your children about to leave or already gone. You don't have a reason not to take care of yourself at this point. So I want to help them kind of transition into the new phase at a healthier state. And again, the peer side of it, again, it's just education and advocacy. And I have a listening session that I'm really geared towards people that don't want a therapist or don't think they need a therapist. So that's one. So if I can get them to experience a listening session, I'm hoping that they'll have a aha moment of maybe I do need to see a therapist. One thing that I realized that when I was creating this service, I know not everybody needs a therapist, not everybody wants a therapist, but I firmly believe that everybody needs somebody they trust that they can talk to. And I really believe a lot of people are very angry because they haven't been able to express themselves. A lot of times they say there's a difference between listening and hearing. I believe people are just hearing people and not truly listening. So I call it my superpower, but my superpower is active listening. And listening is you being present. And so the listening session is for those no judgment and no interruption. It's like I said, it's 50 minutes. And if someone realizes that they think they need help, need to see a therapist, I have intentionally connected with probably 4,000 mental health professionals on LinkedIn. So my LinkedIn personal page is the biggest platform I have. So right now I have over 8,100 followers and probably about the same amount of connections. And so about half of the 8,100 is mental health professionals of all races.
Wow.
So the business started February of last year. I don't have any clients because at the time I was starting the business, I was working on my master's. There was a time I was working 2 jobs while I was working on my master's, and then I went to 1 job and working on my master's all at the same time of working on the business. So it's been a slow process. So from early 2020, when the pandemic hit, I have consumed so much YouTube. So this is why the business is what it is. It's me and the Lord and YouTube. So I haven't been able to afford a coach or a mentor. And so that's where it is now because of that. And I have this big vision and I just pray as I go.
Yeah, and this is so interesting, and I should accept that probably this conversation is happening for a reason or for a purpose, because I see that you're celebrating your birthday, which is it today now or is it tomorrow for you?
Oh, wow. Yeah, it is.
I mean,
I'm 52.
now or is it tomorrow?
What time is it?
Wish you a
I don't
very
even know what
happy
time.
birthday. Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, today is my birthday.
Wow. I'm the first one to wish you.
Yes, you are. Oh, wow. I'm 52. I thank the Lord.
Oh God, wish you a very, very happy birthday. May God bless you. In fact, I don't know what to say. Now I have goosebumps. Like, maybe I strongly believe in some universal force which is driving us all the time. But
Mhm.
I mean, I should say for your ongoing prosperity or for whatever the future success, let's this year, probably 365 days is 365 days upward, 365 opportunities. So let it bring us new challenges, or mainly for you, new challenges. And we will definitely have remarkable achievements because I'm doing this for a bigger reason, of a bigger purpose. And I've been through ups and downs in the last 3 years after pandemic. Probably I should say this being 2024, the last 4 years, because I know I listen to lots of trauma from women, mainly people from the clinicians community. So let's make sure that this goes with a huge bang for the community, and let's dedicate it for everybody's happiness. Uh, I wish I had a candle or a birthday cake to celebrate this. But let me celebrate it cheerfully, because I would love to dedicate next 365 days for your growth. Probably I wish to have hundreds of women, and touch wood, I'll be super happy if we reach thousands of women, or we can definitely hit I mean this 8,000 followers or 8,000 LinkedIn connections. If we engage constantly every week, nurturing, and the money or the revenue will flow just like the air which we breathe. That's what I believe. Once we are true to our purpose. So I don't know. Let me share my screen and see if I can. I can only have drum roll. If you are able to hear that, let me see if I can share the audio. Okay, now you should be able to hear.
Yes, I can hear it.
It's like this is yeah. So those are like
Oh my
little.
goodness.
I mean,
So, okay.
little
So let me ask you this. What is your title again? What is your title?
I'll share you. I mean, I'm a consultant. Let me share you. In fact, I've been following you on LinkedIn also.
Okay.
Quite a while, because there were common connections, and let me share with you openly as to um, what I do. I mean, I started Video Therapy Network because this is something which I started, Video Therapy Network. Because video is form of therapy. You speaking to somebody over video is kind of therapy. It's kind of healing to somebody else. So anybody listening to you and all that. So I work as a consultant, and in the past also there are lots of women here whom I helped. This is me in the community forums. helping them, mainly the pharmacists or nurses or clinicians or mainly the healthcare community. So there are lots of doctors or uh, healthcare leaders whom I always work with uh, because they have time to listen or they show the empathy and uh, that's what I do. I mean, my title is again consultant. I can proudly say that I'm a therapist, not certified, uh, but technically I work with psychologists. Uh, I come from the tech world, working with the uh, working with Hewlett Packard. I mean, if you had an HP computer or HP laptop and all, you would know. So I worked with Hewlett Packard for close to 5 years here in India. And ever since then, even during those days also, I'm sure I've already impacted thousands of lives in the last 15 years of my journey, or even during my tenure at HP. Most of them are from US. And I always feel now that if we could show the path for accelerating your message to impact more lives, definitely it'll save uh, somebody's future, or probably it could be their children, their career, and it could be many things, as in, so, and I get connected to people whom I watch through videos. So this is what attracted me. I mean, the reason which made me connect with you is these videos and the Mental Health Forum podcast. And if I look at, I keep working with the clinicians, mainly it's the clinicians. So there were lots of calls. I mean, in the last 4 years, I don't know what to say, maybe hundreds of calls or thousands of calls. It could be all Zoom calls or virtual calls. So whatever I do is with, again, this is like, so this is, I mean, nobody is an enemy in the world. Anything can happen, and we have to be polite, calm, and gentle. And there's so many things. In fact, I always connect to. So this is also something which impacted me. The first black man who got admitted into Oklahoma University. So be it diversity, culture, and also there's so many things. I mean, keeping things aside, the best thing which I would love to do for you is probably make sure that many people read this book. This is something which I would love to do right now. Why did you save me? And also get this monetized. In fact, we are going to get this YouTube channel monetized, because YouTube is such a place that it's an ad place, it's an ad environment, and I'll show you why it is. Like YouTube has a huge opportunity for growth, and I always say this is the, I mean, so this is like there is lots of people who run ads for growing themselves on the platform. So we can do that organically. We will not spend $1, we will not pump in any revenue, but we'll be doing with whatever we are doing, and also as long as you give me credit, because I'll be there like your shadow, and I'll be walking you through it. And this is something which I would love to do. In fact, a weekly live on LinkedIn is something which I would love to do with you. We'll dedicate it for the community. It's called not this one. I mean, if I go to LinkedIn events, with whatever the podcast which you are doing, we will engage the community and LinkedIn live audio events. So these are the LinkedIn events. So which you might have heard, or probably you might have seen other people being live on LinkedIn live, like the Clubhouse and all. So let's do that, as in without any further ado, I want to live your mission. Whatever the mission which you had for last decade, whatever the experience, because you have the experience, you know more than me, and the place where I can help you is only with respect to the audio, video, or the podcast, or the newsletters and articles. But we can take forward this collaboration and see how this is going to change lives for next 52 weeks, because we only have 52 weeks for until July 11th of 2025. And I can't wait to see the results. I truly have goosebumps. It's a blessing, because it's hard to get an opportunity to work on our mission or our living our purpose, life's purpose. I always wonder what's my life purpose, but in the future calls, in the interest of this being your birthday, I'll leave the other side of why I'm doing all this for a reason on another call and another conversation. So many stories which we can talk about in the future. But right now, I wanted to help you build a community through LinkedIn live events, YouTube live events, Facebook. We can have another call when your son is around, right? We can take it forward.
This sounds good, but my issue is I'm not working now. I was laid off from my job in March. I don't have any clients, thereby I don't have any revenue. So this is why I've been working hard because of that, not being able to afford the help. That's why I haven't been seeking any help, because I don't have the money to do it. So I thank you for watching me, and I'm not able to get anybody to help me yet because of the lack of funds.
Which is okay, because I'll help you generate funds. I'll help you generate revenue, because we are not chasing money, as in the money is something which will happen by default. We will put in our actions, we will put in our items, and I'll show you. We've done it. I'll show you the examples. If I go back to LinkedIn, I'll share you. Once you accept my LinkedIn request also, this is the story of Shara Ruffin. She's in Philadelphia, and I want to show about her because we started from scratch, and I'll show you the days when I had conversation with Shara and all that. And this is the business which we have built for the last 4 years. We have hundreds of podcasts. She helps people right now, and I'll show you the interview which we had. Shara Ruffin. I hope you can hear the audio also. Okay, you can hear the audio. Okay, there you go. So this is our journey. You see me there, right, Raj?
Mm-hmm.
Hello all, welcome to another episode of Direct Shift Stories. This is Raj Meesa, and I'll be the host. I'll be moderating today's event. This is a live webinar. In case if you're watching or catching us live, please do put in your comments. Let us know your questions. So we have amazing content for next 45 minutes or 30 to 45 minutes for you today. I'm super excited to share it with you and with one of our special guests today. I just wanted to go over a few housekeeping rules. First of all, so like this, we have, ever since then, this was in July of 2021. So it's been like 3 years or close to 4 years. And ever since then, I've started working with her, and you might be knowing NASW, or you might be knowing the other social workers, right? So let's do something, as in, starting from tomorrow, we will connect again once you are awake in the morning, and we will take it forward. We will take it forward as to how to live your purpose, how to work on your mission. Because generating revenue is easy, making money is easy, but more than the money, we should connect other people, other clinicians meaning nurses or psychologists or therapists, to the bigger purpose which we have. And I'll make sure I'll draft it, I'll create it. I've done it in the past, and I'll make sure I'll do that for you. Once you accept my LinkedIn request, we'll take it forward. And in fact, there is also America's Supermom, who is right there. Lachelle is she's a mom of 15 children, and she's living her life's purpose now. She goes live on Genre TV network and Roku TV, Amazon TV, and all that. She has done close to thousands of videos and all that. So there are pretty good conversations, and we had done virtual meetings with Lachelle. So I mean, it's an ocean. So whatever we are going to be, only probably a couple of drops, and everybody is doing it. I mean, maybe me talking to you virtually or me coming in your life right now is a reason for accelerating things. That's what I strongly believe. Right?
Okay.
And
Well,
we can do that. We can do that. And I'm not in this right now immediately chasing money or funds. It's fully sponsored by me as to whatever we do with respect to branding and all. I'll take care of it, because I know if I put in the seeds, if I put in the efforts, if I do the sapling, if I take care of the gardening and all like a gardener, I'll reap the fruits, I'll reap the fruits, flowers. We'll build a beautiful garden for the community, because the church or the prayers or whatever happened, maybe in the last 1 year or 3 years or 3 months, or that might be one reason we are having this conversation. So
okay.
So we will have, as I schedule, another one at 7. I mean, it'll be late in the evening for tomorrow. Let's have another 30-minute or 60-minute conversation, and we will take it forward.
Okay, I'm willing to continue to talk, but I'm not gonna make any commitments. Just like I said,
No, I mean, do not make any commitment until we generate revenue. Let it be thousands of dollars or $500, or once we impact 10 lives, I'm sure you'll believe in whatever I'm doing. So that 10 lives whom we are impacting, that 10 can be 100 also in the future. Once we have a community of 100, you'll be mind blown, I'm sure. But if we impact 5 people, or even if one person is touched by whatever we do in the next 24 hours or in next 24 days, because you have the mindful practice, gratitude journal and all, I strongly believe you're worth lakhs of followers. That lakh, it could be 100,000 and all, and it is possible because you've been through that, and I've been through my own curve and journey, and I strongly believe we can impact thousands of lives, and I'll prove it to you, because we have. And do not commit to me. Do not pay me $1. I mean, we'll not go by anything unless you believe that we are generating revenue. And I'll prove it to you why generating revenue matters, why impacting other people's lives matter. So hopefully again I'll talk to you, Carolyn, in another 24 hours, probably tomorrow 7 p.m. like in my time. I can't show you the blueprint. I mean, I can't wait to show you the blueprint as to how it works, because I've done it. I've done it dozens of times. And there are lots of examples which I'll show you on LinkedIn. And you will believe in me when I show you the results. Until I show you the results, you think, okay, Raj is doing something. Okay, let's keep monitoring. We'll do that. But keep celebrating your birthday for next 24 hours. And as per the scheduled call, we will connect and we'll take it forward.
Okay.
Once again, happy birthday, Carolyn. It's 10 minutes past another meeting which I'm supposed to join. There are people waiting in the room. But I didn't want to miss this 10 minutes. This 10 minutes is like 10 years for me. The last 10 minutes, because whatever I'm going to do for next 10 years, probably I try to put it in the shortest time possible. But I'll wait. I can't wait to get on another call with you. And we will do it, because you put in a lot of effort, or your son is also doing amazing work. And I want to show him his future funding for MBA or for future college, or probably I'll show him whatever he can achieve through financial freedom.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll have him to join us tonight.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Take care, Carolyn.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Have a
You're
blessed
welcome.
night. Bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.